nothing like the grad.
He tries to play it cool. Remain.
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still...
Thanks.
He's still glad his friend stood up for him.
Good. Okay. And? Completely empty?
No locusts?
That's not ideal.
It just means...
She's engaged.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to...
Yes. The Phantasmadeia picked off the...
Another trip to the reeds.
Of course. Actually, no. Excuse me for...
Heartfelt. Some kind of foul play.
Thank you.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant considered the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. You should ask the red-headed boy.
A little hooligan.
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to
Delinquents.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us.
Well,
After
Really, Gary?
Lena, Morel.
No.
the first man to break formation.
Always a I mean, officers.
Hey, was there something you needed? Another thing. Yes?
Oh, hello, sweetie.
It's you again. What is it? Why? Sounds like you're making her. Ruby's one.
And fuck you too, moral
Ruby's me.
That's nothing. That's just legalese.
I think we'll keep sticking around, Titus. You'll be surprised at how quickly a theory presents itself.
A sudden flash of lightning in your neocortex. The hostel cafeteria is lit by its airy blaze.
Because she was here.
He's cobbling together.
She was here.
Yeah, with us, drinking. Near the stage there.
No. All right. She took a fucking leak, okay? For one moment. Maybe went out too. She has an operation to run from her lorry. We're not...
That's probably for the best.
And just 'cause she was gone for 5 minutes doesn't mean she magic.
All right, we're in. We got Ruby unaccounted. You got his attention. Now don't ruin it by making weird claims. Remember, you...
Why not? You can't draw a straight line in a closet. Maybe from the coast. But like I said, I've been too busy dealing with you idiots. So no, I don't. 72%. There's a percentage and all. Where'd you get it from? Your guys in the leg? No, you can't. I know what you did here on the weekend.
Those numbers were an ass pulling.
Yeah, and they don't put hair on the roof either.
Garbage. It wasn't a Sambo artist call.
It's never a...
Or ghost.
I told you not to say that. This is not a joking matter.
How?
East Delta Pinball Arcade.
Okay.
The elevator is outside the building. It's an old dumbwaiter used for moving pinball machines up and down from the workshop. Thank you.
The lieutenant is glad.
Ruby could...
That's quite the theory.
I'm on it, Bob.
It's a dumb way to...
Shush now. You got something else to back this route up? Or is that... I've seen the winch. I'm not blind. That's Wall Mystery down then.
He knows it's something. He's just not ready to say you knew more about Ruby than he does.
Right. What the fuck does that got to do with Ruby?
Wow, man,
That'd be awesome.
All right, all right. We can get the barman to bring them down. Footprints. Recent. What else could you make out? How recent? What size? Horizontal? Good news.
He knows they had to be recent for those lines to still read.
I don't like guess.
It opens the steel door in the kitchen, the one that leads upstairs to the roof. This key was right here.
Quit jumping to conclusions, Theo.
Now, the ribbon was old, faded. It'd have been there for 20 years at least.
And then put it back.
It does. Also, it has to be said, this man would make a good RCM sergeant.
Firmly, but a...
Phase 2, just don't contradict yourself. If it doesn't sound like Ruby did it, maybe keep it to yourself.
That looks antique. I bet.
20.
God damn it. We need to close that dumb...
Okay. We just missed one. God.
You were warned not to bring it up. Your best shot here is to just back up.
Trouble.
He's angry because he knows you're right. What he's saying only confirms your theory.
You lost?
Tell me, did you lose it before the murder? No, you didn't. And Ruby didn't.
Stop thinking about your lost...
This was merely a thought exist.
Yes, God.
Just make...
Titus doesn't reply. Probably a good sign.
I don't know.
Easy.
Titus!
Phase, the big one. Get this and they'll give her to you. Remember.
And I suppose...
Think about it.
She had... Really, shit?
Time for a logics demonstration.
You're wrong.
It's a thought exercise, Titus.
Alone.
If shit...
But she did.
Glenn.
Oh, so he didn't rule her out completely.
There's no...
Man!
Okay.
There's a bit of truth in there for Titus to read.
You had
Whack someone in my district?
Silent. The old... This is the...
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where she went. She was afraid.
She knew there's evidence on her, and she...
Perhaps. Ask her if you find her. It won't be easy, though. She made sure of that. Friday afternoon. I told you. You. No, you. As in the cop with the sideburns and the disco clothes. Sure. You know, when I first saw you, she said you have a funny taste in clothes. And that until you fucking open...
It's not... Silence. He nods.
You are.
Yeah.
Scared.
She's not far. We know that much. She didn't take...
Good fucking luck, man.
Yeah.
She's not.
She's not, Glenn. A little.
Where have you looked for her?
More precisely, on the coast, past the waterlog. She's not here, so I'm thinking she's there. Sure, there's some shithouses there, a cinderblock town. The fisherfolk there refuse to unionize, so that's one. I hear they have a shack where junkies sometimes crash.
We will start there.
Boyish, here's red. The what now?
She said...
What?
We were talking...
This guy...
There you have it. Hail something. It'll have to.
His grip is firm and reassuring, like holding a piece of unpolished granite. Not just granite, tightly packed RCM sergeant material.
When are you gonna get it through your...
And
Fuck, does Kuno care? No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck.
so he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that
Shut up.
now they...
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
Deny everything, Kuno.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Kuno does...
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. Your arms reach out and your eyes close. His face, his cheeks, his nose. The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base. The tongue, can you feel? A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your nape. You see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is an abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
Kuno is silent. A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat. Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh.
The fuck is up?
Ah, shit, see?
Yes, you've seen the drawings. You've studied. The basal... Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. The lieutenant...
Fuck it.
Quivering with... Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. All the muscles in your body harden. Time to enter. The cartilage gives in with a crack, like some fruit. Just like that, your sharp, serrated material. The edge, the pain is barely noticeable under the adrenaline rush. You pick the sharp metal bullet.
My pig's fucking...
He's watching his old man get the big...
What? What is it?
The inside with a plop. Your hand emerges from the mouth.
Fucking...
A bullet.
The bullet falls in the...
A non-caliber. Rifle. Some kind of brittle alloy. Fractured on impact. Of course, you've earned it. We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. High velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound? Opinion, fatal injury. And one last thing. We should demand injury number 3, ligament mark. Treatment. It's obvious. I had my doubts. There were no signs of a struggle on his hand.
His brow furrows, while his eyes glaze over. The lieutenant looks regretful for not figuring this out before.
Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening. Yes, we should take a closer look at it.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
We bag the corpse and carry him to the... Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this. I'll leave that.
The word detective.
After you bag the corpse, Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You can do side tasks and even the main case, but it might be more difficult. Plan his exit accordingly.
All right. I will need a little help carrying him.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
A lorry abandoned. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. Looks like it has to be an advanced model to fit so unclear for contacting, and not without the dial, the ghostly actresses, and the metallic drawer slides out. The pull-out toolbox slides. You close.
Lowman, you...
A lorry stuck in the windows are...
Right to work!
Hell no. I'm just an honest scat.
His neck, it just has to be said, that was not a convincing line.
Fucking
Loincloth? Now you...
Fucking...
I'm going to...
How about you fuck off now?
The man... It's hard to do that when you...
Don't think so.
Silence. You see...
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. Yeah.
He's clean.
What it means. I can tell you what this one means. Only one. Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital. 40...
Benital is one of the inhabitants.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Our boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see actions, at dawn, we shot the boy. She was quite the God. Mason couldn't let go. Cut the tits off her cold body. Drowned in a creek a week later.
Something stirs him. The story must have stirred up some conflicting emotions. The man looked...
No. Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask.
He's under orders. And orders are orders.
Go ahead. All right now. Free corner!
On the photo in your hands.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? The mercenary, eh? That's so. I haven't heard anything about that. He was an agent. I ain't the murderer.
He believes.
No problem. I would.
Your race descent has temporarily halted, but you will fall again. I.
True. That is a correct. Just try again. This is one of those things where the wise sage wants you to... That's understandable. Jean-Luc Measure.
Hello, compatriot. You have something to discuss? Not.
Change the topic. The way he says...
I'm not people.
If this guy's...
Open your eyes. The problem? It's what the kid... It's true. Also, good. If we...
Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with...
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural? Ooh. Not shoot, Piggy.
Give me a moment.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet. That sounds like something a police detective would do. First, you should learn, then find the gun that shot it and the person that the squad. You wouldn't ordinarily have. The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal. You can just. It's quite. What's interesting about the bullet thus far? A jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle. Not very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all a rifle, Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belma-Grave rifle. Incidentally, you have no, but Zeliger, antiques in back at the you should share your findings with him. And it still kind of looks. A police badge on which you see. You hear someone, a paw.
Do I have to open? Do you have?
Later then, it's generally easier. This door is made of metal. No one answers. The door is closed again. Nothing. The door is closed again. No. Just an ordinary wall. No. You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache. Time passes. It's getting so dark, you can barely make out.
Greetings on this fine night. What brings you here? Sure, let me have a look. All right, let's see it. Oh no, besides, this gear costs a fortune. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
There's nothing. There's a gap where the name.
Yes, my suggestion is don't. Nay, I haven't. This is my little cinder block town. I know.
She's being evasive.
Aye, that there's not much to tell.
You should look around your
A lullaby my mother used to surrender to the night.
That's kind of
Yes.
It's getting late and it's snowing. As you look at the floorboards in this corner, the edge of a floorboard next to hollow space underneath the floorboards is dark and damp. You can barely make out. Nothing particular catches your eye. You stick your hand in and start combing through the sand. A small cylindrical object. You pull it out. A bullet. A 9mm bullet, to be exact. Fit. The floorboard isn't interested. Maybe the washerwoman is. You have enough to confront her with. It's extra holding the bullet. On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and scrubbing all the necrotic tissue off your hands takes a while. Should have you, but man persists. And finally, your bruised hands look clean and presentable. Sort of. The sudden absence.
Waves are beginning to die down. Oh? Okay. Oh. Yes, that's... Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe... Well, how can I assist you then, officer? I'll just keep the corda lacey and... I'm... Of course. Hello, it's good to see you here. I only just arrived from my... Nothing.
That. And she's also
Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes.
What is this?
No need.
Water?
I'm surprised.
Dark eye. All right. Real men. Real politics. Real thoughts.
Maybe. Have I told you? No. They're in Celindian. I'm guessing you... Well, your condition has left you no worse. I knew... Remind me to tell you... Maybe there is something else I can assist you with. While you're... I fear I've told... Is there anything else? Well, office...
The Crown qualified pleasure.
I just renewed its safety inspection. The other time I would... Technically speaking. Then set...
The Wayfarer Act is... It's a law that keeps Revachol what it is. In limbo.
You may...
You need to save faith.
Of course.
The woman. The Republic of... It is... The woman. Born in the year 3.
Yes. Joyce...
She doesn't like it.
My husband...
The woman. The Republic of Vespa. The woman. Born... She nods and returns the plastic bag to her coat.
Good. More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
6 kilometers to his left. Yes, we all...
You? Nothing more. Yes. That means... The RCM's responsibility. There's... Yet. The post... They call... So permit me to conclude with... And if those authorities... Nothing more. Yes. The RCM's responsibilities are defined... There's nothing base... Yet. The post... They call... So permit me to conclude... And if those authorities drink so... We're in Martin... You would be excused for not knowing about... I'm not...
A brief...
This place used to be a province. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of Revachol, the great history detective. The nations of the Occident. They say by that we are standing on a fertile, I think, 22 kilometers.
Silent. The water. There is no recognition. Only the immensity.
We are.
This is one thing.
Was there something else you wanted to know? I'm glad to have been of assistance.
Our tenant, the policeman. Damn that girl. Gone and hid things in there? She's usually... Yes. She came...
She seems genuinely worried about her.
Yes.
She probably heard
I cleaned it. No.
the truth, sire.
She's good company. Knows... No, she was... She tried not to let it... How would I know? She's...
You could ask.
Exit from what? No.
Not a quit. She really believes that.
Not that I know of, though she was into nice music. Although...
She may simply have kept the equipment.
I don't know. Further up the coast, she tried to live quietly.
It's a peninsula.
You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast. Are you sure you would have...
The felled electric mural.
She
really...
She's a... Our tenant, the policeman. What more do you want to know? Yes, let's hear verse...
Hello again. No.
The device is still warm from her touch, and heavy as... She looks you in the eye. The wind, it's real. Tell her.
What is? I know.
There is something...
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can... Come on, I can What is it? Oh. Wow. Social... Yeah, man. A city... Yeah, that's... Okay. Why'd you think that? There you have it then. Chick trouble. Really? Wow, man. That's... How come you don't remember, though? Man. Yeah.
It's...
Or it might just be some psych... You know, the psych thing they've got. You're welcome.
Yes, but it itches really, really...
Come on, get in. The warm stuff's getting out. Hi again. So, how things...
Yes? What's the... Really? You crazy. We appreciate it.
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands. This is...
Scavenged. Battery-powered police lights protrude. Her hand is trembling. You shouldn't be here. Something's very wrong.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from... Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground. Get on the goddamn ground. Subject your...
In her mind, you have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you...
It's a goddamn police shitbag. Cut the pavement. You're under arrest. Back up! Back up! Back up! Status unconfirmed! No.
There's a some... Does she not believe you're actually...
License.
It's not... She's losing it. One twitch and there would be blood.
Confined quarters, assailant coming!
Oh.
What is this? These gunfighters have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell...
She look. Grab the gun. Right now.
No one ever cares.
Okay. You need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody.
The person who did... She's in stupor. There's the catatonic woman, especially now that she's unarmed, doesn't seem to be a threat to anyone but herself.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? She stands. The woman is one of those things a police cap. She doesn't even flinch. The old woman doesn't. There's some tear, an empty cigarette pack. Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like it reminds you of the day you first... This is your gun. It's more of a simple... They really have an interesting setup here. Like kids preparing for a school science fair. Nah, that's...
This? Oh, we're trying to see if we can come up with some cool... We tinker with things. Art, music, some can blow up. Not like... Besides...
Very...
I hope you get...
She's whistling a melody.
Hey there. And no, it's got nothing to do with No. Good, I think. And the crab man hasn't shown himself much. Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour. Would you... Oh, I just tried to stay away from the... Beats me. Noid said they get along. Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. Well, who do you want to know about? Andre. He takes care of shit. Nothing. Must have taken... I've never... I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know? Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's real hardcore about the life. What do you mean, do? Like, for a living? He's a carpenter. Trained and all. He abides by the hardcore... Sir, I abide by the law. It's just something... I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? Okay. Then you should go... Yeah. I hope... Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that. A nod at music...
Pachoo. Swish. Your credentials as the resident...
Yes. Anyway. Even if you don't have vote... He basically just stand... Actually, one time...
The worst of...
Egg was yellow... It was definitely... People were...
You can see it must have been a great night.
Who do you want to know about? Me? I told you, I'm a...
There's that phrase again.
It means I don't answer questions about... Is there a law that would stop me from lying? Thank you. Sure.
You got...
With one...
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about... What's on your mind? It's a miracle of carpet. I don't say... I regret the time I dedicated to that profession. And that worker collective. Why? You're a cop. That's right. Alone on an... I would want to build a safe place for... A cop who's into build... Total. Like that woman. Like to show off large and intricate... Right. Stands to reason that you...
Year after year.
Dead... I saw some... They had sent... End of quote. This is an icon. A sound... It never was...
The way he says it. The force.
Andre doesn't care about the eclipse, but were you...
That's still a lie.
Well, Noid man, I'm sorry. Anodic dance music. I don't. Fuck, you did. Mellow man, mellow. No one's a mass murder. Mass murder on the floor. Human is...
And...
She liked games. Her legacy, then you meet it. In the true life of tomorrow, every woman will be an innocence. That's not the life that humans live. Well, they loved her. No, likewise. No one says Jermaine Egghead or Andre. There is. She is a party...
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin. The speed...
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it.
What is cost? That can't be healthy. What's happening here? But it isn't. And you shouldn't come...
The mass murderer? Okay. I did get... Anyway, dude's seen some crazy shit. But he's actually... Have you... The man... Good thing you didn't squash him. Dead body. Spirit entered. What is it? Sure. The crabman's not like... In case... Like... This is... I don't know. It'll be... Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? Like... And that is what caused the... I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. It's not a thing we can answer, cop man. Maybe you can figure things out. Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to... It took us setting... It's short for... A reasonable question. So... It'd be easier. I don't have...
Something is off here.
Mental illness is a... No, this is where the innovation... I prefer the original.
Whatever this true life is.
It's our only yes, having food is means to an end.
His eyes flicker.
The life is true if it beats him.
Just the young rejection of
Nationalism.
He picks up a wrench and scrapes.
Many non-Occidental utmost.
The term
Egghead.
Hardcore!
That's a
Yeah!
Many non-Ox. Oh yeah, sure thing. They're hardcore. You know what I think? They're just clothes. It's just a style, you know, normal hard style.
Yeah, it's all ecstatic. Now the only thing left to do is
the na.
Andre's.
Yes, Noid's right. You've helped.
How about something simple?
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. Yakukata! Yakukata!
Yeko.
Hardcore! Hardcore! No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. The name.
Andre's.
Yes, Noid's right. You've helped us so.
The amnesia.
Like the.
It's not amnesia, guys. You have? Well, what's the name?
Like that DeLorean.
But Disco Elysium?
The past? No, it's and.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Andre, you should go with the flow. Join in on the experience. It feels good. It feels right. But
I'm done.
that's so.
Yes, ma.
Talk, audio waves thump against your ribcage.
It's to express my Of course it is. Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway, goodbye.
The mother of humanism stands above you. Oppression.
The club, true, hard, full, car. It's hardcore. Skibber.
Your cop train.
Welcome back.
Why does art inspire you so much? Excellent. In short, have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact such vigor. Already you express a sharp. Quit being so indecisive. What are you exactly? It's not go ahead.
Welcome back.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you. Goodbye.
An old door, worn by elements, guard. There's nothing. Is there something here? The wind picks up. Fine to warm his hands before you pull the trigger. The sword, it does look extreme. A smoking assailant. There, it's late. An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope... What more do you want to know? Yes, let's see.
It's getting cold. On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap. The bed is comforting. The bed underneath you is soft, if lumpy. Waves wash the sand underneath the hut, then grow distant to your ear. In the quiet hum of the organic heater, you fall asleep.
Like a deftly cast fishing net, sleep pulls you out of the world and into it.
How? This bastard is...
Because you know you are a murderer. A disco.
Yeah, that is much, much.
We're trying.
The last dream will be total annihilation.
Oh, but you will.
Everything is so okay. Your eye.
The last...
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
No, he's having trouble. A moment passes. The lieutenant... The scruffy-haired little...
What, man?
I don't think...
Then we're definitely doing it. The scruffy-haired little...
What bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents.
Then we're definitely doing it.
Hello, mister. Luby. My mum tells me I'm a big girl, but she doesn't.
Kids.
My mum.
Kids.
It's Lamb.
Lambie is a stuffed
Lammy usually doesn't like. Bye.
Is that the phasmid? Wait. What if this is the fish? It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. How disappointing. Right?
Hello. Isn't this a fine... No, I'm afraid I can't help you with...
So you haven't seen any...
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
I do...
He's not... No, I mean, come on. You need the money.
Of course it's... I don't know if... If not, then you...
Forget it. They don't sell... You see, once above the mural, a collapsed roof, felled electrical, felled... There's something in the wind. Sometimes up.
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Why single out this one building? Even though you're sure you succeeded, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing.
I'll do it. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid. And then, anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way, sector by sector. Go over the whole
Trying to talk to...
Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the... An advent... Buckle up and raise your collar. Indeed. Somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin. Suddenly, in through...
She's down there.
Okay. Why? Right.
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything.
There has to... A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distance, in addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what? 3 meters above. Not to mention, what if you were to... Yeah, because falling from that height seems, well...
Teleportation is not a thing. This really has... Oh yeah.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone with you right now. The rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Zoot, zap.
Okay, well.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
You know, for the record, you didn't teleport there. You just...
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
A mustachioed and years worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair matched by an ample... A mustachioed and... Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a... The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed.
Huh. After you climb...
He's quite proud of himself.
At least now we have an exit, so let's get going. It's time to investigate these passages.
There it is again. Like...
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it, but no.
It's not a... He trusts your gut feeling.
Looks like ours. Once we detain a crew.
You will. This part, keep calm. Go over the holes.
I leave that.
He just can't be sure. Maybe it will yield something useful. If you must.
You mean?
If it gets that tense, the amateur zoologist might not be...
Well...
If you can't predict it, there's nothing you could...
I think I
wouldn't be so sure. You haven't exactly...
Or...
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange... It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer.
As she says the word, officer, no, buddy. That's not going to help. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my... I'm using a...
The blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw my... A pale light signals are in... So, precisely. At the upper limit is the large...
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
The pale? It's the end of the world. I built it...
And she's...
That's a... Oh, yeah. Wait... No. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before. Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of you as hunters.
If you've got something really important... Goddamn fine.
The gun she's carrying, well, just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been... So you...
Her tone is bitter. She thinks...
So nice. That's one night. This could have...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency.
No, I didn't do it. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No. Oh. I knew the kitten had... But she couldn't have known I was on the coast.
Titus...
Even now...
Well...
Ain't done.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I?
That did make her forgive them.
Like...
A strong moral compass.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particular. Plenty of broken people who don't come... Yeah, sure.
She didn't hate him.
I'm listening. Man, I was with the... You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even... Look, fuck you, man.
She's speaking.
Wow. Now I'm curious. No. Not since I was 14. Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time. Not murder.
She looks you in the eye, impassively.
The fuck the... Not particularly. Why are...
That's a pretty...
I'm not God, that...
So you know she's not an...
Don't know it.
Invaluable.
The shot...
She had...
That didn't go super well.
Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure. The view's pretty bomb. It's very powerful. Yes, I'm sure. And anyway, as I said before, and... The gun store... Trigger Happy Jacks. What did you think? That I'm going to squeal? Sure does.
The breach?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
A knocked-away 80 front loader.
That isn't it.
Never really got into weapons trafficking. Especially not... Yeah. Evidence. No. Gifts of... So now I'm leaving revolutionary... I never did understand... No, I did not. So...
That really comes as a...
Okay, cool.
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Man.
She delivered...
I got lucky.
There. It's going to be easier to...
Based on what I...
There's a sinister note in her voice.
Yeah?
More questions before doing anything. She's
Took it. All right. She sits down with a drink. Oh yeah. Super. But no, she asked me...
You made it look like it.
What?
She looked...
Yeah. She asked me to help her drag. Yeah. I was. As I keep.
But.
War?
She doesn't.
Fuck.
Her grip on the gun is tight. Her.
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already.
What is.
Who hasn't? He was still warm. With the bluish light. I saw you roll into town.
So that strip.
Yes. You. Everyone says you're his peon. His human cannibal.
Through the sun. It's especially bad suddenly.
Everyone in Jam.
She knows that about you.
Harry Dubois.
So she knows all of this. I don't know. Sounds pretty convincing to me.
Is that a joke or a threat? Yeah, sure.
She does.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself. You've been to.
She's. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled in.
Yeah, you had your. Sure you did. Well, it wasn't this. One of the guys. That sound about.
No, satellite off. Let's go home, John.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can. What bunker? Don't know any.
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell. She looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it. Problem solving.
Ma'am.
Oh, yes it is.
You feel something in your chest. An unnatural pressure. It's very, very bad. All you think. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant.